Hello, everyone. I am Dave, the Prayer Guy. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. I am all about prayer. I love to pray, and I especially love praying for God's mission. The making of disciples and the growing of those disciples to Christian maturity. The mission that all Christians are called to participate in some ways, whether your ministry is more about saving others, or whether or not your mission is about helping the current disciples to grow to full maturity. It doesn't matter. We are called to do that. And I love praying about it. I call it missional prayer. And like I said, I fuel God's mission with prayer. I teach about that. I encourage that and I lead that. And so today I'm going to talk about our mission that God has given us in our vocation. Now, some people are lucky enough, well, maybe lucky is not the right word, but some people have they're, they have a ministerial job like a pastor or a campus minister or a missionary. But others of us, most of us in this Christian life, have a job that's not ministry based per se, but we can still have ministry in it. So we may not be in vocational ministry, but we can have ministry in our vocation, that we can be missional in our jobs. And work has been part of human existence ever since the Garden of Eden. I mean, Adam was there to tend the garden, and Eve was his helper. Eve was going to help him tend the garden. And this vlog is not about the theology of work, but really ways to pray for God's mission while you're at work, while you're doing your work. And yes, it is about praying for your coworkers and building relationships and praying for those relationships to build so you have an opportunity someday to share the gospel once they learn how to trust you. I read a book called I Was Once Lost, and one of the things that non-Christians need before they become Christians is to trust a Christian. And so most of us have a job where we are with non-believers most of the time, and so we can build those relationships, we can build trust, and we can pray for that trust to be built. And we can also pray for opportunities, maybe to invite them to your home, to really have that friendship. But also we got to think about not only our coworkers and building that relationship, what are those we serve, the customers. And we can certainly pray for them. We can pray for their salvation. We can pray that God will meet their needs. We can pray that we can kind of represent Jesus by how we interact with them when we're having customer service, or we're being the best teachers we can be to our students. Whatever line of work that you're in, pray that you can do that. I work in a group home setting with clients with mental health challenges, and I do pray for my clients. And I might, it's not a job where I can kind of overtly proclaim the gospel, but I can kind of lay hints by how I treat them, that I treat them with the dignity and respect and with the love that God has for them. And so we can pray about these certain things. So remember, all work is God ordained. I mean, even if you're designing bridges, that could be an act of worship. How do you engage in your work in order to bring worship and to glorify God and let others see that? And pray that your coworkers, your customers, the clients that you serve, that they would see your devotion to your work as an act of worship. And do that. Work as if you're only trying to please God, and then be ready to give the reason for the hope that you have. All right, before I close out, I will plan to do another video where I'm just going to pray for God's mission. So if you have a prayer request, if you want me to pray for how you're engaged in God's mission, please um, put a comment in to this video, or send a message on the Facebook page, Fuel God's Mission with Prayer. Um, and let me know if you want me to name who you are so people can be praying for you, or if you just want to be kept anonymous. Either way is fine, and I will pray for you either on the video or as I'm reading your message to me. All right, so that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, God bless and may the Lord be with you.